Alright, we back again for round 2. We got Bruce with us this time around. He just busted our topic about emotions and keeping them in check. That's a tough one. You want to start off, Bruce? You know what I mean?
No, I don't want to start off because I'm a hypocrite. And everything I'm going to say is going to be bullshit.
But you know what you need to say. Like, somebody still may need to hear that.
I mean, like, I'm just being real. I'm going to spit that first. That, like, I'm probably the most emotional nigga over here. But, like, like the last, like, you know, our first video we put out, like I was saying, man, we got to be more stable, man. We can't be out here moving and, like, man, we make plans. You can't move and shift off of these things just because of emotions and how you feel in the moment. Like, we gotta be more consistent and stick.
That's a fact, man, because I'm guilty of that shit myself, man. Like, I can literally lay a plan out about something I'm going to do with my video shit or whatever, and then, I mean, a lot of times shit go wrong, whatever, but that shit has discouraged me real bad, and I don't want to do nothing after that. I don't want to do fucking nothing. Leave me alone! And I mean, anybody, most people say, I mean, they understand because, like, it's easy to get discouraged when you keep planning things, shit fall apart, But what's my alternative? Nothing's gonna happen. So I gotta keep working at it. I gotta stay at it. Otherwise, nothing's gonna fucking happen. Regardless if shit go wrong or not, try again next week. Just keep trying. But again, that's easy for me to say, rather than when the shit don't happen and that shit just drowns you. You get drowned in that fucking emotion. Like,
I don't know. Just thinking about it now, I feel like you get drowned. Like you feel like you fall into despair, but it's because of mindset. Like, if your mindset was, damn, this shit failed, learning lesson. Like, you learn from it. You know how not to go through there. You know how to do it better from this point on. But even just saying that, it's hard to incorporate that shit into your daily life.
It is.
That shit, like, I deal with that shit all the time. Like, setbacks make me not want to do that shit at all.
Like, shit. Like, yeah, it was like, even today, like, I had a problem today where I left one of my light cords at home. I didn't have one of my lights. I would have had only one light. Now, it probably would have been cool with one light, but knowing me, I didn't want no one fucking light. I wanted both my lights up because I wanted my shit to look good. So I literally drove around I needed a AC adapter. The PlayStation cord. The fucking, the PlayStation 1 cord. Like, everybody got one in their house. Now, I'm not mad at my girl they have it in their house.
Somebody lies. Now somebody lied.
But I know I had a couple extra ones laying in my crib.
It's like, whose PlayStation cord is this?
Right.
That shit go to radios.
They go to everything. So I know I know I had some at home extra, so I was just mad because it was like I didn't have one. So I literally drove around to Walmart. They didn't have none. They told me they ain't got none because apparently more stuff uses those now. Like Xbox system uses those now, along with PlayStations and other shit. Like my lights use it.
Bro,
so
right
I went to GameStop on Market Street. They ain't have it. I went to GameStop. I went to another GameStop on Aramingo. They ain't fucking have it. I go to Oregon Avenue GameStop. They fucking had it. But still, I was pissed the entire. And I went to Five Below. They ain't have it. But but bro, I was pissed the entire time because I'm just like, bro, fuck this shit. I just want my light. Like, that's it. Like, I'm doing this to get my light up, but it's making me mad, not making me want to do this shit. Just fuck all this shit. I'm about to sit in the crib and just drink, watching anime. Like, fuck all this. Like,
damn.
But it was just like, nah. It was like,
I went all the way back to Delaware to get my shit.
I was just like, nah.
I went all the way back.
You were trying to do everything but do that.
Bro.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't trying to do that either. I just sucked it up. I was like, nah, I'm just keep looking for it. Fuck it, until I found it.
You probably spent the same amount of time it would have took.
Yeah, went to all of them damn stores. You could have just went back to Delaware like that, Joe.
But the thing is, I don't even know if it's in Delaware. That was the problem. So like, I don't want to take that trip. I don't even know if it's at home or not.
But even like staying even kill like within your relationships in your life, whether it's significant other, friends, family, all of that. Like, everybody go through shit. So you gotta remember and understand that. Like, especially when you know the person that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That's something that I have to remember and have to put that shit on myself, because like I'm somebody that's like, where I'm at now, I understand. I do understand emotion, but because I understand how to express it, I don't take it when it's thrown at me instead of it being expressed to me.
Okay.
So if it's thrown at me, it's like me. I guess me being petty, I ignore that because it's like I know how you're feeling.
Yeah.
But you're not doing a good job at verbalizing this. And
it's not.
Now I feel like it's creating a bigger issue.
You're not gonna scream at me.
Now, I mean, no matter who it is.
Yeah, no,
it's not
just
even about screaming. It's just about how you get
right. Yeah, you know,
just
anybody relaying the message. Yeah, like that's like at work shit. Like when you have somebody like somebody may above you talk down to you. Like I'm not even hearing what you're saying, bro. Because you get.
No, y'all better than me.
Yeah, I'm not even hearing what you're saying, bro. Because you're not talking.
There's ways of going about that.
Yeah.
Every time. No HR, no none of that. You just let that person know.
Yeah,
Bro, cool all that.
Yeah.
Like that tone don't have nothing to do with this job.
No, exactly.
You talking to me like that don't have you. Even you being a supervisor or a boss don't grant you the right to speak to me that way.
I go through that shit at
Cool.
work a lot of time, but I check people quick, bro. You ain't nobody talk to me like that.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
I'm gonna let you know straight up. Like, first of all,
that's why I bring
that
the job
tone,
in.
bro.
I always bring the job into play. Just like
Yeah.
I'm not about to. We're not about to argue. We're not about to fight. But I'm just letting you know that like your position don't grant you those rights to speak to me that way.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're gonna talk to him like that,
that's
I have
cool.
nothing to say to you.
That's cool if you
But
want to
not
accept
gonna
you talking to him like that. But
And that goes. Now I say that. That's you can say that to somebody like that because you're in a professional environment and the job is like that's the in between. But it's different. It's different when you're in a relationship because like that's your partner right there, and so they feel like they can do any and everything and say any and everything to you, and you gotta accept that shit and take that shit.
Yeah, we gotta be Will Smith out this morning.
Yeah, no, the fuck we don't.
Stop right there. Stop. No.
Not like that. I was just talking. No, bro. I ain't talking about like, bro. Will is the ultimate like. Listen, we ain't gonna. We never gonna speak on my man like that. Like, all right. He don't represent this joint at all, Philly, but he from here, so I'm gonna give him all that. Like, but what I meant by that was what he was saying, like in his acceptance speech, when he was saying, like, as men, not even just like he was talking about celebrities, but as men, we have to look like that. Like, we gotta act like everything good. Nobody gives a fuck about what we actually think.
that's how we always gotta act.
So it was like,
That's a fact. Yo, and I was saying that before all this happened that. Nobody really gives a fuck how he feels. Or everybody's gonna remember how he just slapped that nigga. And fair enough, because he slapped that nigga. No,
I'm past the slap, bro. I'm at the point where I feel like it's not an attack on him. It's like the fans, the people, like the court of public perception. They are fucking everything up because what it is they causing a divide and an argument that shouldn't even be made. What happened was the nigga publicly assaulted somebody. No matter what happened, we grown. Getting into a fight, both of y'all niggas going to jail. Like, we can't do shit like that no more. We not kids.
Right.
So you getting up on stage, slapping a nigga at a work function in front of the world, you lucky he didn't press charges or sue you, because you supposed to be in jail right now. Like,
that's only because of what he knew he would have looked like to a lot of other people. Like, you know how the street is. Oh, he'd have been a bitch. He is snitch. He gonna press charges.
Oh no.
I only think it had
Chris Rock.
that.
Listen, Chris Rock loved that.
Chris Rock did that because
I don't know who he is as a person, but like the status he reached, like in society, he above that. You can't label him a rat for anything he do.
Yeah,
He's a civilian.
Yeah.
You touch that man, he's allowed to sue you. He's allowed to do whatever.
No doubt.
Go to like. Fuck the streets. The streets don't pay for nothing.
Yeah,
they bootleg everything. You ain't making no money off these niggas.
I feel like that was more.
They actually, it's a lot of the fans and stuff, and the media control a lot.
Chris Rock fans white. I ain't never seen no black nigga put a Chris Rock special on ever.
Yo, and I was having that argument with somebody recently.
Ever, nigga. I know a lot of comedian buffs. I ain't never seen a nigga.
We jumping off topic a little bit, but no real shit. I was having this conversation with niggas like, bro, I never found Chris Rock funny.
Nah, I ain't gonna say he wasn't funny. I seen a couple specials. I thought he was funny.
It was me
But
when
he
I was
got
cutting
like,
your hair. That's what we was talking about.
yeah, I'm more so funny like you know the gentleman. That's funny. But
and I always felt the argument like, all right,
gut busting funny.
Yeah,
for black comedians, who your top 5? Chris Rock not up there. I don't care what nobody say.
Now, if we talking about who I like or who I recognize, then that's different. Because if I'm recognizing off of achievements and everything they've done, Chris Rock is definitely in there.
Top 5?
In my life. Ain't other like you can look at niggas like Cat Williams and then we like them, but they ain't achieved the status that Chris Rock has. So it's like
I get
even
that.
people that you're gonna put over him hasn't reached his status. So it's like I understand what you're saying because I would.
Well, what do you mean by status though?
Even if you look at resumes, the shit he's
Basically
done,
resumes.
everything they don't touch his resume.
His popularity might not
Oh
match his
no, his
resume.
popularity is crazy.
Not just
not
the
amongst
younger generation.
not
we
amongst
seeing it
us.
More, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He is when he do comedy, he do comedy like PC for white people, but still from a black man. Like he give you a black person's experience, but he don't go all the way in. He's not as raw as the other comics.
I can't agree with none of that. I can't agree with none of that.
Like what? He don't go as
Yeah,
hard
I don't think he's. I don't think he's top 5 over like my top 5 black comedians. I don't think
Who
he's
your top 5?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is number 1. Because we talking about accomplishments, he's number 1.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's number 1. My bad.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, my favorite right there.
Ow, no.
Martin got more movies than.
No, he don't. I don't think he do. He probably.
You gonna say Martin?
Martin got
Martin only got like 3, 4 million. Martin got a million.
Bernie Mac.
Okay.
Bro. Bernie went out too early. Chris Rock.
Bro, even with
Chris Rock kept punching, bro.
even Bernie
Like,
shit, his shit is still legend. His shit is still
To be
But
honest,
without
can I
that.
be real with you? If I'm not watching Kings of Comedy, I've never sat down and searched a Bernie Mac special.
Oh man.
I haven't.
and I never sit down and search a Chris
I
Rock
haven't.
special, bro. I would never do that, bro.
I haven't. I'm just saying, y'all probably have.
So y'all never seen his back in the day? Like,
I've seen shit like while he was on Def Comedy,
Kick
Jam and all
ass,
that,
yeah.
but I haven't seen a Bernie Mac special.
Pacific
If you ain't got no
Bernie Mac.
specials, you can't be comparing yourself when you doing features. Like what?
And then
I'm doing hour-long shows. You doing 20-minute segments.
Sets,
You
yeah.
can't compare yourself to me.
and then it's Dave Chappelle for me.
Dave Chappelle. Listen, Dave Chappelle,
That's so hard.
Kevin Hart. I don't even know, bro.
You still got
It's hard.
Maybe
you
like
gotta really,
people
you
I
gotta
like.
really dig
I'm not
on
even putting Kevin Hart in there. We talking about stand-up comedians that I would rather watch. I'd rather watch D-Ray over.
I don't
Kevin
even
Hart.
think Kevin Hart is funny, bro.
Yeah,
No.
I thought Kevin Hart
I
was
like Kevin Hart for his
funny at the
movies and his cartoons.
A lot of
Mostly for his
really
movies.
don't believe like Kevin.
His early
Because
his early stand up was
No, I'm not mad at him, but
Yeah.
he's catering to the crowd that's paying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say now yeah.
And what's wrong with that? Like, hey, this is my lane. I'm gonna stick to that.
Yeah, his
I'm
early shit was funny as shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
because
my-
that was the shit he was doing for 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Jumanji was funny to me.
I ain't watch that
I ain't
shit.
like
so
J-
I ain't watch that
Jumanji?
shit.
Nah, bro.
Bro, you watch that
feel
joint
like-
without kids?
I just feel like Kevin Hart's character is hilarious.
Nah, bro.
I never watch it.
I tried to watch that joint that he
I think
did.
in movies, he tried to.
I was just about to
He
say
used
the
to be
same
cool.
thing. He tried
Now
too
he
much,
tries
bro.
hard.
scripted to do some of that stuff.
But bro, no,
But-
no. How I learned how this movie shit is, most of this shit is like it's a script, but they give you the they
It's
give
improv.
you the
It's
improv.
improv.
And if your improv is better than what they wrote, they let that shit shine.
like we do.
Yeah, but that shit is like, come on, bro.
Yeah, something to
You
be over the
trying
top.
too hard.
Yeah,
over
bro.
the top.
Kevin been trying too hard. Even
All
when
right,
he
but
did
back
that
to
stuff
like I was
called
saying,
Sexual
though, right?
Intelligence.
Yeah,
Back to this.
we jump.
We going way too.
Sorry, we do this, but
But nah, like I'm myself, like I said, I'm guilty of this shit the most. Whereas like I know, like, cause I think I can't even say it's it probably is an emotional reaction. Not even a reaction, it's an emotional response. Cause I be sitting there thinking about this shit. I don't just be like, oh, something happened and then it go off. I be like, damn, this shit nutty. Should I be nutty too?
Premeditated.
Like, but that's bullshit because nothing's gonna go right from there. Like even if like no matter who it is, one person gotta keep
Take the
their
step,
mind.
yeah.
Because if not,
and it always gotta
Even
be
if
us.
you're too-
And it always gotta be us.
So you talking about being a man? Fuck off.
nah. See,
Take a person.
see, I'm talking about.
Yes, you talking about being the man? Fuck off. No, what? See, all person. See, I'm
You anything? I'm not talking about man and
bro.
woman. I'm talking about everybody.
Bear said, fuck that shit. Hold on, you
Bro.
said, fuck that shit.
If someone be like, yo, whatever with that nutty shit, bro, I'm gonna be on the same vibes. Fuck all of that shit.
Bro.
So you just gonna let shit spiral out of
See,
control?
Yeah,
Like,
But me,
Fuck all of that,
That's
bro.
nah, you can't.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Can't do that. We grown. See, you're a little younger, but we grown to the
See-
point where it's like if you recognize and you see the problem, why be the problem?
Bro, I understand what you're saying. Now it's a little different, but before I used to be like, I'm getting a little better, but shit. Bro, if that shit
That's
gets
just
100, bro,
you getting older. That's why
Yeah,
you're getting better.
fuck all of that
But
shit.
you still in your early 20s, so yeah. Nah,
on some real
You
shit.
you got your shit spiral out of control.
What do you like to do? Like on some you by yourself chilling hobby shit. What do you like to do?
I'll be probably just home, chilling, watching videos.
You get into a fight with your
Nigga,
girl.
you still watching videos?
Yeah, nigga.
Go in the room by yourself and watch a video for like 10 times. I bet you won't be mad no more.
Most of the time, I just probably
Right,
go
so
take
what's
a
the
drive.
point
I
of
jump,
going
I
through all
jump
of
in my
that shit?
truck,
You know what I'm saying?
take a drive.
Nah, I ain't gonna take no job.
Yeah, no, that's too
Fuck all
much,
that.
nigga. This not the 70s.
Like,
Half of the time, that's what I do because I need to be somewhere that's
You
gonna
can
clear
never
my
let
fucking
yourself
mind.
get
No,
that emotional to
yeah,
where you
that's what
just
I'm saying.
can't
Like
be
you
in
gotta
the
like
room.
see with me,
You
I
can't
get
let
mad at
yourself
myself
smoke
after
all
that.
that.
Like, fuck.
I get mad that part.
Like how
When I act, when
The
I act,
reality, when that shit hit you, like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was stupid.
when I act like a nut ass nigga, sometimes I be real mad at myself. Like, yo, why
See,
the
that
fuck?
happens. I be going back like,
Why was I so emotional? Yo? Why
Nah,
am I
that,
being
see
a
that's
nut ass
but that's
nigga,
what I'm
yo?
saying. Like if you see it happening before it happened, why let yourself get to the point where you feel stupid? When
I
you
do
can
that.
just be like, do everything you can in your power, and just let it go, let it ride from there.
Let the pride, like,
Yeah.
it's the pride, like,
Let it ride.
Let it rock, bro. Because yo, that shit be feeling the worst. Like, yo, I was really acting like a little nut ass nigga.
You
yo,
make your
for nothing.
blood and your shit bull for nothing. Eventually that fucks up your own health.
Right.
Letting too much shit get to you, that fucks up your own health and your own mental.
And granted, we allowed to. Don't get me wrong. You're allowed to feel how you want to feel, but at the end of the day, when you think about it, if you definitely feel like, yo, yeah, I shouldn't have
Bro,
did that.
me-
Then you know, I mean, there's no point in going there. You know what I mean?
Real shit, like me and you could be full blown arguing in the middle of the argument. I'm thinking to myself, I'm even angrier now that I let you make me this way. Like, and you thinking we still beefing about that, and I'm mad as shit that I just let you make me this mad. Like,
For
nah,
real
nigga,
shit, like,
ain't
oh,
even that no more. Like, I'm been past that. Like, it's
Yeah,
something
like-
totally different.
Yeah, I'll let you. Let's go, and then you know what? Not that no females on the bus, but it's some do that, like emotional manipulation to get you to respond that way, and you know that, and I know you know. I know you definitely know that.
Drink to that one.
I was already drinking, brother. Don't put that on me.
But nah, they like to get you to
It's like,
respond
no,
like
but
that.
listen.
Like
Nah,
that's
yeah,
why-
I'm 30. I might be 32. I live life. I understand that. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, like nigga, everybody do that. Like, when you feel as though you're not getting treated the way you getting that you deserve or whatever, you're gonna do something to get a response. Something, whether it's you canceling the show or whatever, you're going to do whatever to get.
Yeah, I did that in my younger days.
Yeah,
in my
no,
first relationship.
watching that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
I did that. Yeah,
Right,
my
and you
first
look at
relationship.
yourself like, damn, well,
I did that. I did a lot of times. And she used to tell me all the time too, like, you just trying to get a reaction out of me. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Nah, with that one, you should, but you're emotionless, you know what I mean? Like, so,
I really didn't think of it like that though back then. I didn't think of it as me trying to get a reaction out of it. It was just more like, oh, I'm really fucking pissed and I do want you to be mad, but
and that's what you were
You
saying.
should feel how I feel. Fuck all that shit.
Exactly.
If I'm hurt, you gonna be fucking hurt.
Nah, but that's selfish as shit, bro.
That
It
is
is.
very selfish.
Don't be like that. That's nutty.
not yet. No, I had to learn that shit.
Nah, fuck that.
As
You
I got
gotta be
older.
selfish. Be mad.
Fuck all that.
Be,
you toxic ass nigga,
Right?
You gotta be selfish
He
sometimes,
just
bro.
want to stew with it, yo. He just want to stew with it.
want it to work, or you just in it, just doing whatever.
Because that's what it comes down to.
Because if you just doing whatever, then you can say, fuck it, I can be as petty as I want to be. But if you actually want it to work, you got to do shit that's conducive of getting the outcome
And
that
as
you want.
guys, that's where we still fall in on our short end of the stick. Guys I feel like guys are always taking
I
a
don't know.
step
I don't
forward.
know. I don't know if it's us though, bro. I mean, when it
No,
comes to that,
listen. I'm
No,
talking
it's not
about
us.
for like that whole situation.
I'm gonna tell you.
Like,
I'm gonna tell
taking a
you.
step forward.
I'm gonna tell you
Guys,
what it is. You got the hat on, man. Everybody need to take that red fucking pill, bro. Like, I'm just playing with you. But not on some real life shit.
Here it comes.
What's expected of today don't make fucking sense. You want a modern nigga, but you want a traditional nigga, but you don't want to be traditional. We can't live like that. And times change. The only reason why that shit worked in tradition was because women were outlawed from the workforce. Now, bro, be real. There's women in positions, no shade, there's women in positions that they have no business being in because of a nigga was scared to give her a fucking job because he thought he was going to get hit with a sexual assault. I mean, like, whatever. Like, there's people that women gonna get hired before you, period. because they feel, especially if it's in an environment where you're dealing with people, not because she's better at interacting with people, because they know that sex sells. So period. Whether it's a woman is going to be more comfortable dealing with a woman, and a man is going to be more comfortable dealing with a woman. So even if you're more qualified, for me as a business owner, I'm taking a safer choice by hiring this woman. And now when we talk about tradition, the reason why we can't be traditional no more is because women entered the workforce. If women didn't enter the workforce, there would be enough jobs, middle wage and high-end jobs, for every man to have to be able to take care of their household. If you're going to be real, but it's a competition now. Even amongst your partner, it's a competition. Y'all ain't working together for real. Everybody want to say that, but they ain't what's really happening. So it's like, let's be real with ourselves before we even try to step into that. Like, bro, it's so much
I never thought about that.
Yeah, nigga, like, it's common sense.
It's always a competition.
It's more women than men. If they enter the workforce, all of those jobs that men were able to get without high school diplomas, without going to college, niggas was being news anchormen, just walking into the shit and getting jobs. Niggas was being fortunate, like working high-end jobs for no experience, because there's no competition. And you had enough money to bring home to take care of you, your wife, and your kids. But now that you're competing,
I never thought about it like that.
that's not available.
No, it never worked for us.
I'm sorry to say, but that's what it is.
That's 100% logical.
After that happened, everything changed. They changed. Like, I'm not disputing or whatever, but now you need a high school diploma to get a job. Now you need a degree to get certain jobs, and that's only because of the competition.
That's just trying to get
That's the competition at work. So instead of making it a sexist thing or whatever, you picking him over it, you picking him over qualifications. Before, they didn't give a fuck. You didn't have to qualify. That's what the American. You didn't have to. Bro, you could have been whatever the fuck you wanted. And this shit stopped in like 2003. Like, this shit really stopped they added to the point where you needed a high school diploma to get a job in 2003.
A high school diploma to get everything now.
Bro, I know niggas that got jobs that got phased over and they didn't need their diploma because they've been there already. And they in high ass positions to where you got to go to college, like engineers and shit for years.
Right.
But they didn't have to do that because of the way the shit was set up.
Right.
And it's a lie. The lie about women being slaves, that's a fucking lie. All that shit was a lie. White women was probably slaves. They started the feminist movement. They tricked black women into joining it when they had no business joining it. Like, then right after that, like, women jumped heavily into I'm trying to think. I don't want to just say food stamps and shit, but the government assistance shit.
Oh yeah.
And, you know,
and government
you get
assistance, Section 8,
right.
Section 8, all that shit. Yeah.
Nigga not allowed to be there, so they break the family up from the beginning.
Yeah, that shit.
Then it's like the woman feels though she don't need you because she got her own shit now, and the government helping her get a job, giving her money. But what she don't know is they subsidizing this nigga's checks to give you the shit. Right. So it's like he paying for the shit, but
regardless,
you treating this nigga
regardless,
like
he's still
shit.
paying for that shit.
We
So
already, and we already at the bottom at that point. So
Right.
We only can give.
And my
stuff.
thing is this though.
are built to keep you at the
This
bottom.
man
like that.
versus
You'll never
woman
be
shit
able to
is
build
not
up
our
from-
fight, bro. That's that white people shit. That was never our shit. They tricked they asses into joining in. That was never a thing. Like, bro, on some real, like, yeah, it was individuals, like, percentage-wise, a low percentage of fucking vile individuals doing fuck shit. But on the regular, it was a black family. Bro, every fucking nigga I've ever, whether it was they mom, dad, whatever, everybody was raised in a black family. Everybody that I grew up. Now that shit's over. Niggas don't even keep in contact with their family and none of that shit. Like,
No. I mean, yeah.
bro,
And nobody, not a lot of marriages and anything.
This shit is just set up to just break the family apart and that's it, you feel me? But
I said that Section 8 shit is meant not to be, you're not able to grow off that shit.
As a
Because
man,
every
bro.
bit of money you start making, the more money you start making off those programs, the more money they start taking.
Like I said, I gotta apologize for the shit I do, cause it's meant, like I said, we gotta be raps. Cause ain't shit gonna change, or like we not gonna be able to make no difference, or we ain't gonna be able to even get their ear or their voice or their attention unless we that. We gotta be stoic, and that shit, like, we gotta be more than humans, like.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, you're 100% right. And that's why, like, you know, they like to bring up the incarceration rate, how high it is, and how, like, you know, 2/3 of the, you know, incarceration rate is black males or whatever. Well, 2/3 of the black males, incarceration rate is black males or whatever.
I don't even look at them statistics because they didn't eradicate the laws that target us.
I look at those statistics only to say that like a lot of niggas, since we talking about emotion, a lot of niggas is in there for over emotion. You're right.
Like you see the Will Smith, go back to there. You see how everybody was justifying him for protecting his wife?
Right.
That was an emotional response.
Right.
Not even a response because it wasn't calculated. He didn't sit there and think about the reaction, what could happen, none of that. He looked at his wife, like seeing she was upset, knowing that he was going to have to go back home and deal with her narcissistic ass, and he was like, nah, I'm doing something about it. But because he was Will Smith, he knew he wasn't going to jail. If that was me, I would be going to jail for smacking a motherfucker. And because that was Chris Rock, I'd be in there for years and there'd be another nigga dicking my bitch. And I'll be in there for no reason. So it's like, what the fuck did I come here for? And that's what the whole jail population is. A bunch of niggas acting crazy over women and somebody else dicking their bitches.
Yeah. That's really what it is. And like even if it's not over bitches, just niggas getting emotional over whatever they do.
All this shit is over. At the end of the day, everything is over.
It comes down to women.
Everything.
Yes. I absolutely believe
your need for power, your money, all of that comes down to women. So everything you do is over women.
Yeah, I 100% agree to that. I'm just saying like niggas getting emotional over like niggas shooting niggas is usually
niggas gonna lie.
Niggas
gonna lie and say no, it's not about that. Even though the niggas that get the bread and go out get the money, chase the money all day, they tell you what they tell you. You gonna lose bitches chasing money, but you never gonna lose them bitches you never gonna lose them bitches. I mean, you know, man, I'm drunk.
I don't do that.
You gonna lose money chasing bitches, but you never gonna lose money. I mean, that's
lose bitches chasing money.
You feel me? But my whole thing is, it's still centered around bitches.
Yes.
So it's like, what you doing?
Yeah. And I was just going back to the incarceration rate for most of the niggas in there is emotional responses.
Right. Sit down, think about it, and be like, man, for me, a random nigga can't get me nowhere unless he touch me or my girl. Right. Outside of that, I don't give a fuck. For the simple fact that, bro, the moment I turn my back from you, I'm not gonna see you again. You're not a part of my life. I don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
So why let you take me there? I don't give a fuck how the outside may view it. Cause it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I just beat this nigga dog. Like, I got consequences I gotta deal with. Now I'm me, who I am. I know me, nigga. After like, if my adrenaline go too crazy and that shit don't come down right. Like if I just go from mixing crazy and we just chilling, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be fucking sick, bro. Like I can't just sit here and my shit just go from 100 to 0. Like so, I'll be looking at shit like for what it is. Like,
and that's how we supposed to be as men. Like we supposed to, because we know that shit can either lead to you going to jail or it can lead to dark route. You getting killed. Like us having emotional responses leads to death. It leads to death. It leads to death. Because we don't. Yeah, we not females. We don't fight the hurt or to maim. We fight to kill. Like I'm not gonna fight a nigga and draw my fucking hits back. Nigga, I'm hitting a nigga as hard as I can. If he died, he fucking died. Like.
And that's not what you're even thinking about.
That's not the goal,
but that's what happens.
But I'm not about to
get their head stuff.
Yeah, I'm not about to get my.
I ain't thinking about that though. I ain't thinking about none of that.
Yeah, no, it's just you fighting in the moment.
If you don't touch none of my folks, if I ain't in a position where I gotta defend nothing, then I'm cool.
Right. So yeah, back to that. That's emotional control. You know what I mean? And
I don't have emotional control. I just know that I look at it like, why? Like I would really be more upset if I was in jail reviewing this shit like, nigga, I'm in jail for years.
I mean, if it's not emotional,
I would be mad about that. Like, you chilling. You just brung your beef to me. I'm either in jail, dead, whatever, got a whole murder beef, now me and Bull beefing, and you going about your life on an everyday chilling. No.
You just gotta calculate the consequences.
Yeah, no, it's just logic.
No, it's not even calculating consequences. It's just, I don't even gotta think about it. You can't wake up, I woke up having a beautiful day. You can't come to me like, yo, this nigga said this, doing this because I said this. Why you say that? Now you got to defend it like we men.
And I know y'all know niggas like that.
Before you can know.
I know y'all know niggas like that today. That's still at this age.
Niggas can say whatever they want. Niggas can say I'm bitching. Whatever. How I was raised, before you can come and ask for help, you got to defend yourself. You got to get jumped before you can come back. Whether it's 20 of them niggas or not, you got to get jumped first before you can come back and ask for help. Right. You can't come back and ask for help and you ain't been harmed. Like, what the fuck is going on? You ain't fight, you ain't get out here, you just running from shit and asking for niggas to fight for you? We not doing that.
Bro, you didn't even defend your own self.
We're not doing it.